Chapter 2096. Because he discovered that Alex seemed to have an extraordinary relationship in China, the helicopter landed on the lawn in the back garden of the Ito family. As soon as it touched down, 20 men in black suits ran over in an orderly manner. Then, the 20 people stood on both sides of the hatch, looking extremely imposing. At this time, the beautiful lady in the helicopter opened the hatch, jumped down first, and then said to Lucas, "Mr. Adair, please." Lucas swallowed with some difficulty, his heart pounding as he nervously stepped out of the helicopter. The beauty said, "Mr. Adair, please come with me. Mr. Anderson and our eldest lady are already waiting in the living room." Lucas hurriedly asked in a humble tone, "Beauty, may I ask, who is the eldest lady in your family?" The beauty smiled and said, "Our eldest lady's identity. When you see her later, she will definitely tell you in person." Lucas pretended to smile indifferently, but in fact he was already panicking like a frightened dog. He could see that such a mansion, located in such a prime area of Beijing, was worth at least tens of billions of yuan. A family that could own such a place must be far stronger than the Adair family. At this time, the beauty made an inviting gesture and said with a smile, "Mr. Adair, please come this way." The uneasy Lucas could only nod, gritting his teeth as he followed her. He followed the beauty through the back garden of the entire Ito family mansion, then passed along a long corridor to the door of a Chinese-style room. The beauty said to him and his assistant, "You too. Please wait a moment. I'll go in and report." Lucas nodded hurriedly and said, "Please, we'll wait at the door first." The beauty entered the room and said to Alex and Xingshi, who were sitting cross-legged and drinking tea in front of the tea table, "Mr. Anderson, madam, the guests are here." Xingshi nodded lightly and said, "Please let them in." The beauty immediately replied, "Okay, lady." After that, she returned to the door and said to Lucas, "Mr. Adair, please come in." Beside him, Lucas's assistant asked in a low voice, "Mr. Adair, am I going in too? I'm a little nervous, so I'm not going." Lucas saw how flustered she looked and knew she had likely been frightened by the other party's overwhelming display, so she didn't dare to go in. He sighed inwardly. "You're a little nervous? Do you know that I'm panicking right now, too?" However, he also understood that while the assistant could retreat, he could not. With no other choice, he said, "Then wait for me outside." The assistant let out a long sigh of relief and nodded repeatedly, as if she had been granted a pardon. Lucas then gathered his courage and stepped through the door. As soon as he entered, he saw Alex calmly tasting tea at the tea table. At this moment, Alex looked the same as before, his expression calm. Seeing Lucas enter, he merely raised his hand slightly in greeting. Opposite Alex sat a young-looking Chinese woman wearing a Chinese-style kimono. She was not only extraordinarily beautiful, but also gentle and elegant. Lucas recognized her at a glance. At this moment, a stormy sea surged within his heart, and he muttered to himself, This woman isn't the eldest lady of the Ito family, Xingshi, known as Yamato Nadeshiko, is she? Could it be that the local friend Alex mentioned is actually her?